Yo, this is Nitty Scott MC, gtragic.com.
This is coming from a father that loves his son. I don't know how else to tell you this, but this is what saved my son's life. My son had a seizure every single day for the last 4.5 years of his life.
Yeah, I know Jaydens gonna grow up to be just like you, Jason. You'll see, bro. Yeah.
I just wanna be
You're gonna teach him to be strong,
talk like, even think.
but I know he's teaching you about strength.
The only one I could look to.
Yeah.
You're teaching me to be just like you.
Just like you.
Well, I just gotta be I just gotta be like you.
Hey, Lacrea, let me get this real quick. Yeah. California laws equal California dreaming, but Jason's fighting for this one law he's believing. He's fighting for his son to have one night without a seizure. They want to take away his rights cause they just non-believers. Weird wars across the nation, but things are different for Jayden. He's just a little kid, he's not a patient. Jason, bro, be patient. We know the Lord is sacred. We know the Lord is watching over Jayden. It's gracious. Dear merciful Lord, this medicine isn't the safest prescription, so cannabis could be replacement. Let's face it, herbal medicine could be the safest. It came from you, God, let's not be mistaken. My knees can hit the pavement. My disability's not basic, but I just wanna see Jayden not suffer on any occasion. Never Jason. No, never Jason. No.
I suffer from an extremely rare type of muscular dystrophy, and I have to take medication or I'll die. Right now I weigh less than 80 pounds. I have all my life. I have support of 5 of my doctors saying that I am living proof that medical marijuana works. I am completely against legalizing it for everyone, but there is medical purpose for it.
And you have synthetic marijuana that's available and other pain medications.
It makes me sick. I have tried it and it makes me throw up. I have tried all the medications there are and all the forms that come in, appetite stimulators or steroids. I have muscular dystrophy. That's completely against my DNA.
I'm sorry to hear that.
My question for you is, will you arrest me and my doctors if I get medical marijuana prescribed?
I'm not in favor of medical marijuana being
So will
legal in
you
the
have
country.
me arrested?
Hi. How are you?
Excuse me.
I'm sorry.
Will you please answer my question?
Will you have? Wait, are you not going to answer his question, Governor?
I think I have. I'm not.
No, he asked you if you were going to arrest. He asked if you were going to arrest patients like him, Governor. You're going to just ignore a person in a wheelchair?
Oh, I spoke with him.
I know, but he didn't answer his question. All right.
A woman has barricaded herself and her daughter inside their home.
State officials came to the house to remove the daughter from the home. That's according to a family member out here on the scene.
Godboldo came to the attention of Child Protective Services after she decided to stop giving her 13-year-old controversial antipsychotic medication.
The mom refuses to give her daughter medication because the drugs caused her to become violent.
The Department of Human Services attempted to take the child from the mother.
Godboldo barricaded herself in her home, and this lasted 10 hours.
Mary Ann was hauled off to prison for 5 days.
Ariana is now at a pediatric psychiatric facility where Godboldo claims she's being abused.
Who decides what the best medical care is for a child? The government or the parents?
That was a devastating, harmful drug that should not be prescribed for this child. And no one looked at that. There are a multitude of lawsuits against the pharmaceutical company of Risperdal right now.
So you felt essentially they were putting poison in your daughter's body?
Psychotic medication is poison.
I recently asked Rudy Giuliani and Mitt Romney about the subject, and instead of answering my questions, they turned their backs to me. I was wondering if you could tell me how you are a better candidate for the medical marijuana patients like myself.
I would absolutely never use the federal government to enforce the law against anybody using marijuana. There's a couple reasons for that. We talk about medical marijuana, and as a physician, it's controversial in conventional medicine. I happen to believe that it's probably very, very helpful, and I'll bet you there's a few testimonials for that.
Even though I knew my father so, he never really watched me grow. And I look at their relationship.
Federal agents in Spokane raided several medical marijuana dispensaries today, enforcing federal law that makes selling or possessing marijuana illegal. But for some families, that drug is a godsend in treating a variety of diseases. 2-year-old Cash Hyde was diagnosed last year with a stage 4 brain tumor. He nearly died more times than his family can count, and was miserable from the high-dose chemo coursing through his tiny body, until his dad turned to a controversial place and gave cannabis to his young son.
His father said to me, when your child is dying of cancer, you'll do anything you can to help. His choice defied doctors, but he says saved Cashy's life.
I'm not saying people should misuse marijuana, run a liquor and cigarettes like they do marijuana, but it's true, your holy honor. I'm begging you to hear my plea, not from me. Jason David who just weeps and can't sleep, protesting on TV, petitioning and fighting human laws until he completes. His son has epilepsy, but that doesn't mean he can't enjoy life on the streets. You know, riding bikes with little kids. Yeah, cause he's a little kid. Let him grow up a little bit. Yeah. Although I never knew my father though, Jayden, I hope you grow like Jason. Yeah, to be strong and know what a father knows.
I just wanna be like you. Walk like, talk like, even think like you. The only one I
He's twitching right now. Come on, Jayden, come down. Look at that, look at that, look at that. Shimata. Get out of Jayden. Come on, Jayden, come on, come on. You out of it? Okay. Relax. He just had it rough. This is coming from a father that loves his son. I don't know how else to tell you this, but this is what saved my son's life. My son had a seizure every single day for the last 4.5 years of his life. The first time I ever gave him medical cannabis was the first time he ever went seizure-free in his life. You imagine your kids having seizures every single day, being in pain 12 to 14 hours a day, crying and screaming. My son's tried 12 different medications from around the world, 2 that weren't FDA approved, and they didn't work. They just caused more problems. My son's taken 25,000 pills and he's 5 years old. That's ridiculous. Seeing my son suffer like this, not get to enjoy life. I've been to birthday parties, seeing my son not have fun while other kids are having fun. I'm running to the ambulance or calling 911, seeing my son suffer. Well, things have changed since I started using medical cannabis. I got him down from 22 pills a day down to 4 right now. He's functioning better. I have documentation. I have video evidence of him changing as a human being. His eye contact's getting better. I get emails from his teachers telling me how good he's doing and what they're seeing, the difference, comprehending. I wish my son could say I love you. That's my true goal. But right now I'm happy with him. When he looks in my eyes and I tell him, give me a kiss, he can give me a kiss now. Can you imagine your kid not giving you a kiss? This is a plant. It even says in the Bible, and I am a Christian, Genesis 1:29 and 1:30, use my plant, use my seed. And it's been working fantastic for my son. It's changed his life. From being in an ambulance 45 times, he hasn't been in an ambulance since I started CBD. Last April and May, I was losing it myself. I didn't know how I could see my son suffer like that every day. Thank God. God gave me cannabis to help my son. Please, Miss Hag, have some compassion. Don't let me lose my son. Please, Obama, Mitt Romney, whoever you guys are out there, we need your help. I love my son. I love my son.